Hello friends and welcome to my Patron channel. Today we will paint this beautiful tutorial with the Christmas flower. This free tutorial, it's like Christmas gift, so I hope you will enjoy this Christmas flower. So let's start from the drawing part. At first I just make small central part and this will be here, and also we can add some leaf parts. At first red one. Just draw it first geometrically to understand better the form of this flower. Do we need to make the bigger or smaller size? Just for small sketch. These first lines mustn't be so detailed, so it's just for understanding the shapes, the form, and how much we need to leave white space, or we just want to create it super big. Today I draw on pure cotton paper. It's my favorite. And also I draw with 2B pencil, 0 number 7 mechanical pencil. So I will continue. So I create just like the first impression of this flower. And now I can make small detalization with, at first with the central parts, how they will be grown. Here, this one, this one. Then I create the smallest one. And then we start create this geometrically beautiful flower. Red leaf going inside. These small parts, these lines we will create later without pencil. I will show you. So next one. Okay, maybe it could be a little bigger. Do not worry if you make a mistake. So now I create this one and stop. And now we will create these 4 beautiful red leaves. If you will make small mistake like with the sizes of this leaf, don't worry about it, because these leaves could be really huge and could be smaller size, so don't worry about it. So you see, I try to create just one perfect line. If you will create something like this, after it you can't create the perfect shape in watercolor. So take attention and create just one perfect line. Also, I want to remind you that you need to create light drawing part. I try to press and create dark line because I want that you will see my drawing part well. So please try to create light drawing, and it will be easier in future to create beautiful transition in watercolors. Always remember that we can create more geometrically drawing part. It's always helpful when we will start create the painting part. Also, I want to remind you, friend, that I have paid subscription on my Patreon channel, Art Live plus Video Level. There you could find more beautiful tutorials, video lessons, articles, and photo references. So see you there. Okay, so now I create this one, and we need to create this beautiful part. I think this leaf I create really big, so we need to create it smaller. You see, I'm never confused with the changes because I think it's really important to create good drawing part. Of course, if I will leave this leaf a little bit bigger, nobody know about these sizes, and this flower is really recognizable. So you can leave your drawing part, but if you will paint and draw more professionally, always take your time with the drawing. It's really important in watercolor. And now we will create this one. Also middle part if you want to see better. And this one. So you see, I need to change this angle. And I going one by one. In the attachment you will find all photo references for drawing part and also my drawing part. So for you it will be easier to copy by my drawing or just start make a drawing part by the photo references. Now we will create this part. This one. And we again create the smallest one. This going on our petal, our first leaf, and this one. This one we will create a little smaller. And this one we need also add, so we create this one we created, but I think I need a little bit bigger size of it. And this one, we forgot about it. See, it looks like a star. Always try to find something abstract in your shapes. It will be easier for you to create beautiful drawing part. And also I see that I create mistakes with these two leaves. I need to create them bigger size. So you see, I'm open for changes. So this one is going here, and this star. And these ones here. Okay. Now so this one we can create also bigger. Okay. And here is the smallest one, the green leaf here, this one. Okay. So I think now my drawing looks nice. This one we need to clean. Maybe this one just a little bit bigger. And we need to add this leaf. Again, it's really curvy. I like this shape. First this one smaller. You see this one? And then this big leaf. I think this Christmas star looks great, and we can make maybe some more. This one. So I think now it's really nice looking. Just I want to add this one part here and this one maybe. And about these inside lines, we can take our masking fluid or just try when we will paint the dark spaces around it. So I will show you with going around without masking fluid how to do it, how to be super small. Okay, so So now I will make the photo of this drawing part. This drawing part, my photo, you can find in the attachment. So, and we will start the watercolor part. So for this drawing part, I will use Tintoretto number 2, Tintoretto number 6, and Escoda number 8. Before it, I just want to make this drawing a little lighter. You can use your standard eraser, or you can take a soft eraser. It looks like clay and it takes our first layer and will not damage the paper. So, always clean your palette. I just have standard palette now. Okay. So today we will start with the red leaves. At first we just wet. I take the biggest brush and I just wet first leaf. Make it really soft here. And after it, I add red colors. If you earlier saw this beautiful flower, you know that it could have really bright velvets also inside colors, pinky. So it's really bright flower. So that's why I use now more pinky shade inside. And it's really beautiful. If for you hard, work with the big brush. If for you hard, work with the big brush. Just take smaller, but do not take the synthetic brush at first. At first we work with the soft pillow. Then we take again velvet. You see, you can use it with two types, like with at first wet on wet technique, or just at first on a dry paper, but you need to work fast. So you see, we create really beautiful transitions. It's really nice. So I take it first cadmium red, then Kraplak color, I love Christmas for these warm colors. It's really fantastic colors. So again, carmine color. So we continue work again. We can wet, add some color, carmine or ruby red color. It's also very nice. Можешь нормально пописать. Так уж и быть. Then again red. Давай. Замерзаешь, Бокс Банни. Не, забирай его с собой, он обычно плохо себя ведет. So, and again red inside. Then this one. At first more pinky color. At first pink one. And again red. Also we can use magenta color to make it more darker. And now we will create this one. If you will have something like this, just with more soft brushes, you can take this craquelure away. Also, when we will create detailization, we will clean these parts. Let's do this one. And again. Then a red one. Then this one, pinky color. Ruby red, carmine or caraplac color will be really nice looking here. So just try what shade you have here. So you need pink and you need bright green and you need bright red color to create this beautiful transition. Now this one, this beautiful big leaf. Here we need more color because this one is really dark shade, so we need more pigment inside this leaf. Then clean and make soft transition. Also on my paid subscription, you will find more articles about how I create my big paintings. Also, you will find more interesting about the watercolor, about how to find your style. So just please check your subscription, follow me with the Art Life Plus video level, and you will find really a lot of useful information. Also, if your petal is still wet, we can add some tint inside, so I'm not scared to add colors, just if my leaves still wet. If no, we need to wait when they all dry and add color again. But I will show you later how to do it. So my basic color ready here, but we need something to do with this one, with these parts, and of course with the green, and color the parts here inside. So at first I will just start with these parts inside, because they must be lighter. Somewhere they could be with the more pinky shades. For these small parts I will take synthetic brush. Again, pinky. So you see, I try to create somewhere lighter, somewhere more darker shapes. But we just cover the first part. And now the really interesting part, that's with the pink color, we going inside to our dark shapes, but just going out and not cover our green parts here. So we just cover these all parts. And we need time for this part, that they must all dry. Only after it we can add more colors and we will create this beautiful leaf here. But I see that I need this part also create, so this one also intensive. So you see, with this brush it's really easier to make more intensive colors, but we can't create very beautiful gradients. Again, if your paper wet, we can add some color, but just near the shadow parts. So you can take the hair dryer to dry your painting fast, or just wait when your first layer dry. So now is really interesting part. We will make our drawing must be dry, and now we will work with the transitions. So we need your pink color plus black one, or you can take magenta, or you can take perylene color. I prefer, of course, perylene color because it's really beautiful dark shade color. But if you haven't, just take magenta or pink color plus black. And I start create beautiful dark part inside. So we create the shadows and we try to separate one leaf from another. If you want that these small Venus will be really soft looking, you need to first wet your paper, then add dark color with a very soft brush. So you see now these beautiful leaves look much more realistic. And here you could see more angle shape. To make something softer. Okay. Then next one, we can do this one leaf. It's need more color here inside, so at first I just take maybe again pink and red, just to cover more opaque this part, and a little blend. And now we take again Pyreline or magenta color or pink plus black and make soft transition here. Then we can a little blend. Yes, of course, it takes time. The detailization part, it's really important. And I think it's like your signature, because all artists will create different. And it's really nice when the detailization part start, you see the new edges, you see new things inside your drawing, so it's really nice. So I think it's good. Maybe this one I will make a little softer. Okay. Always remember that your watercolor will be just a little bit lighter when it's dry. And then again, pinky and red. Then again, dark color. Okay. Then again, this one. And make the soft transition. Then take again velvet. Okay. Now we will create again super dark leaf, this one. Inside more color. And again, lions, the Venus of our leaves. Then this one. This one is really curvy and we need to make some dark spaces inside. It's okay. And shadow part here. Oh, I really love what we received now. Still dry. So you see, I also detailized the small one. Hope this video lesson will give you Christmas mood and you will fall in love with these colors, with these bright, really bright colors. So we create first, so now we work with the second layer. I still have some small parts which we are cover now. So I think we are ready to wait when these parts dry, and we will start our green leaves. So now we will continue working with our green leaves. For it, I just take permanent green color. I love bright and warm tint. So now I will take this one color and I will show you what will be later. So at first I just cover first layer with this color. Then with a smaller brush, coming much more closer. Create the beautiful here part. Okay. Then I create the darker color. We can take Esmeralda color or we can take Ptala green color and add just a little black inside and create some dark shadows on our leaf. Maybe not everywhere, but in some parts. You see, I take not a lot of water inside my brush, so I have now comfortable to create the shadow parts. And then you see that my paper is wet, but not super wet without a lot of water inside. I just take yellow lemon, also without a lot of water. This is really important to do with the very thin brush. And we will create now the Venus for our green leaf. Then we can go just in different directions, not everywhere, but you see? Now I really love it. So let's do the same with another one. Also, I have really good video lesson about what is it grisaille and how to paint just with one dark color, and this video all about the value inside the painting, about the contrast. So I think for all beginners this video will be really useful. You can find it on my Patron channel in paid version, in paid subscription, Art Life plus video level. You see here I add really a lot of water, and we need to wait when this part will just a little dry. So I will create now this one. And this one. So you can do it just step by step, one by one, but if you want to work a little bit faster like me, so I create now 3-4 leaves, and then I will add dark spaces, but you need to work fast in this way, or just one by one, because if your petal, if your leaf will dry, you can't add these white lines, they will be too to contrast, and they will be pop, so they will not look like this Venus inside your petal. So now again Esmeralda plus black color, and somewhere we can add this dark tint just for shadows. Not everywhere, but when we are super closer for our okay. So now we will take again. I think we need still just a little weight, so I will do this one because I see here's really dark part, so I will cover with it now. We can also use May green color for super bright colors, like this one. Okay. And just wait again. So this one. You see how red color pop because of green leaf? So again, we take lemon color. This one is ready to make the leaf parts, the lions. Okay, perfect. Okay, now it's better. Now this one, I also see that's ready to have small lions. Okay. So we will continue to create this one, green leaf. I leave small space here to add more yellow tint inside. You see, when we create different shades inside our leaves, inside our drawing, we receive different transitions between 2 or 3 colors, and it's really nice looking. They start looking more realistic. So do not cover just with one simply color all your drawing. Every time remember about shadow parts, leaf parts, about some interesting effects. So every time you can add something just from your visual that you want to add. If you want to add more yellow colors inside your painting, it's also very nice. So be open to change something, because you're an artist and you can add something just for yourself, just what you want to this drawing. If you want to add some blue effects on the leaf, it's also will nice looking. Again, we take lemon color and start covering the leaves with the small lions. And this one. And then this one. You see, I every time take just lemon color and it's clean. So after 2-3 lines, I again take clean brush with the lemon color. Because I think you also take some pigment from green one, and if you want really bright lines, you need every time change the color. I think it's really wonderful. So let's do this one and then we will finish with these two leaves and make the center again. I just want to this leaf add some lemon color more to create it more lighter. And then with the dark colors add these shadow parts here. Okay, now we will finish with this one. Here you could see more red color inside, so I take English red or sienna color. You can choose what you have. And cover this part with such beautiful brown more color. Then we take again permanent green color and make soft transition. And now this one. This one is red. So we take velvet, oh not velvet, we take carmine or pinky color, add some red inside, and it must be really bright color. Then clean brush and make soft transition. Magenta maybe some color to make some dark spots here and black. So again some dark color for lines. So now we will need very small brush for making these dark shapes. What we will do now? I just take the black color or sepia color, it's more brown. And if your middle is dry, we try to create thin lines, this one, you see, and going out of them. Okay. And again, the next part is here. So now I think it looks really, really nice. Okay. So, for this part, we are really finished. We just need to add the last lines. Okay. So, and now we will need again to add these beautiful green parts. I will take just lemon color, but with some a little tint of green. At first, I just cover these parts. You see? Just yellow at first. We will work here also with the layers, so the next layer will be with the green part. Okay. And now I take green and put to these middles just a little of these green parts. Then I clean brush and can mix just a little bit. Okay. Then again, it's a little dry. I add again dark spaces. So we need some time when these parts dry and also our leaves dry. And on the dry, we just add small lines to separate our buttons inside. Hope you enjoy this masterclass and you will fall in love with this bright Christmas color. See you on next videos on my Patreon channel on the paid subscription Art Life plus video level. Hug you all and happy holidays!